Hi, this is Heidi. I own the store TPT, the Lesson Pony. Today I thought I'd talk to you about bringing students outside and classroom behavior this year. This year has been different than other years. Students who were in the 6th grade are now in the 8th grade. They've gone almost 2 years without being in the normal classroom. I thought I'd film this today at the Little Red Schoolhouse where Mary brought a little lamb. I always felt bad for Mary, teacher. The reason being is, I want you to think about it. The poor teacher had grades kindergarten through high school in one classroom. The students would bring a book, whatever book they have from home, and she would have to teach it. It was a warm summer day. She looks outside, and there's this dumb little lamb running around. The kids went totally out of control. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that it's any easier today, but it's still very difficult to teach students, especially where they've been out of the classroom for so long. I'm a firm believer in bringing the students outside. In science, I really cannot think of any aspect of science that you cannot instruct the students outside. For example, if you're doing astronomy, you can bring the students outside and see the moon during the day. If you're teaching weather, have them go out and take pictures of the clouds and discuss the weather. Soil, you can discuss what type of soil there is and bring in biology, what type of plants are growing there. If you want to do an inquiry-based lab and you have a newer car, take your keys. See how far away you can go to lock and unlock the door. Then put it underneath your chin and see how long. For some reason, it goes along a lot further distance. Another thing you can do with the students is do a bioacoustic unit. Have them bring their iPhones and have them actually film the noise that is outside with the birds and talk about urban noise pollution. Now, I want to go over exactly how you bring students out in a safe manner. Number one, make sure you get permission from your principal and your department head. I recommend you get permission from them both. The second thing that you do is send, and do not send this by email, get a hard copy with the parents' or guardian's signature that you're giving them permission to bring your students outside. The day that you bring the students outside in the morning, make sure you walk the area around. Why? You don't know what you're going to find. Poison ivy. If you see poison ivy, you may want to use that as an instructional means. This is poison ivy. Don't go near it. On the other hand, you may want to get rid of it. Again, it's up to you. When you bring the students out, make sure that what I recommend is you don't use your laptop. Take them outside and have paper and pencil to take attendance. Why? In case you lose the internet, you want to make sure with a clipboard that you have an accurate head count. Make sure you take a head count before you go out, and make sure you take a head count after you go out. There is so much to learn outside. I don't recommend you do this more than maybe once a week. When you bring the students outside, my rule is, it has worked very well for me, is give the kids a chance to talk, okay? Quietly, don't bother other classes, but allow them to talk. This will give you an opportunity, too, to talk to that shy child. You know, how's school going this year? How can I help you? Get an idea, get a chance to talk to the students. When we're outside, 3 times, I will stop the class and I will speak. When I tell them to be quiet, they have to be quiet. Doesn't matter if a T-Rex is running by, you have to be quiet for the 3 times I ask for it to be quiet. And I think ahead of time before I go outside to the 3 times I want them to be quiet. Students are so out of shape this year, it's not even funny. By the time you get the students outside, half the time they're already winded. Let them walk around. A great lab is a physics lab. See how fast they can run. Have them measure it out. Map your schoolyard. By the time you get the students back in again, they're going to be tired and they're going to be more quiet. Burn off some energy. Also, with COVID, it's important you take them outside. It's much safer for them and for you if they're outside. If masks are required by your school, make sure that they keep them on. I will put underneath a link and all the different activities that you can do outside. Please hit like, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, and stay safe. I hope this was a help to you. I love the schoolhouse. Thank you again. Bye-bye.